And his opponent in the top right-hand side. It is going to be such a long time since I saw this guy, Welmu. And I mean, sure, I've seen him, once or twice, maybe playing a bit of Nation Wars perhaps, or that kind of stuff. But Welmu.
He's like a... Again, I mean, there's been a lot of these players who've been keeping a fairly low profile. He's been fairly active, playing mainly online leagues. He did try to qualify for DreamHack Leipzig, I remember, but he did. He lost to sort of, actually. And because I was following that rather closely, I especially following sort of, because I mean, we're good friends. But now he's here. He is going to try to qualify, but I mean, it is going to be a tough run. And we've already seen Luciferon in the first series playing very decisively, very aggressively. So not a lot of fear in him. Him, of course, making the comeback together with his brother Vortex. But I mean, I always enjoy seeing this. These older names from like 2013, mid 2014, who've sort of disappeared, gone on the sand for a while, and now they're suddenly here again. It's really fun. Maybe we'll have some old rivalries revived, hopefully. So I mean, it can really go any way here.
Indeed. Welmu coming out with a quick scout, making sure he knows exactly what's up. And when you see this timing on those two barracks, you know exactly. This, of course, is going to be the same build we saw from Thermal on this very map. It is going to be, of course, a Gas-X expansion. And that's the third barracks right away. Late gas is coming out here, so that's going to be a lot of Marines and very late tech. So as a Protoss, you can thank your gods, because right now, you're not going to get any drops towards you in ages.
Yeah, but you will have to watch out, of course, for the big Marine move out. That's like the one thing, that's the punching, that's the 1-2 punch that Terran get with this.
It's like the Night Watch standing like, they're coming.
They're coming, the Night's Watch. Yeah, you started watching Games of Thrones recently.
So I started Thursday. Guess how far I'm at.
You're like in season 4 now.
No.
Okay, not that far. How far in are you?
So I had a lot to do, but I've gone through both first 2 seasons.
Season 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Wow,
so
well done.
20 hours of Game of Thrones.
Yeah. I mean, it is a good show, and it's funny because at the same time, our pal Joe has been watching it as well. I mean, he's been watching it a lot.
Yeah, he's been watching 3 episodes a day or something.
Yeah, I think he's like in season 5 now.
Wow, that's quick.
He might even be through season 5, because I think we're waiting for season 6 to start very shortly.
Yeah, but they have some teaser trailers coming out.
Yeah, I'm actually very excited about that. I was thinking about picking up the books, but I just haven't really found it in me, because I mean,
people tweeted to me saying that you gotta pick up the books because reading them before you watch is so much better.
Yeah, I heard it makes it more a fulfilling experience.
Yeah, but then again, like, I didn't want to read, so I was like, either I watch Game of Thrones or not, so I'd rather watch it.
Either watching or nothing, right?
Yeah. The thing is, I only read non-fiction right now.
Oh, really? What are you reading?
A lot of psychology, for instance. I don't know why, it's just like one of those things, like when I read, I want to learn, because I used to read tons of fantasy books. I just got into this really weird, like, I'm gonna read stuff to learn.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good way to learn, Alex. I think I should read more, because then maybe I can stop dying to like stupid things on ladder. But now, coming into this game, Marine production has started to ramp up a little bit here for Luciferon. He's getting his gases, getting the NG base. It'll be safe versus any sort of oracles or weird stealthy play with DTs or something like that. Because I mean, DT drops always a big threat in TvP. And I mean, for now, Welmu, he's going for that third Nexus, not taking his additional gas, dropping additional gateways, and it's just for now being a very sort of slow-paced opening for both of our players.
Indeed, and here you see how late the factor is, okay? If you go for these kind of early drop styles, you're going to get your barracks, then right away a factory. Like, you have time for a Reaper before the factory, but that's it, kind of. Now you have 4-minute factory, super late. You're now adding the starport. Like, your drop's going to be so late that you're kind of fine to grab a third base. You're kind of fine to add forges, as long as you make sure your opponent is not trying to just add like 5 barracks and going for your throat, which can be a possibility. I mean, right now we have 3, and we're going to see if we add 2 more barracks and go for that kind of aggressive style after the expansion, or if we're going to see, of course, still we could see the expansion behind this.
Yeah, I mean, right now though, one thing that sort of makes things a little awkward for Terran is that if you can't do any damage versus the Protoss right now, he's going to be getting away with a lot of tech. He's got the double forge, he's got the Twilight Council on the way, he's got the third base. So you have to do something. You really have to make something happen, because just going for a third base of your own as Terran in this position, it's going to be so late. And you're going to be behind in tech, you're going to be behind in economy and behind in army. So once Stim is finishing up here and these first 2 medevacs getting completed as well, He's now dropping down racks 4 and 5, Alex. So I'm hoping that we're going to be seeing Lucifron move out here to apply some pressure, because he can't just let Welmu sit and do his own thing.
Oh, he's definitely going to try to. He sends up an SUV to see what he's facing. This Observer, though, is finding everything, and it seems like Lucifron has found it. There we are.
Goodbye.
Going to kill that Observer. But I think at this stage, Welmu didn't see a third base. He did, though, see new barracks been added, and that should be enough with all those Marines. Now you got to, hold the front, and I'm kind of worried because this is not the best pylon placement in my opinion. I think you need at least 2 more just in case the buyer tries to sneak up at the ramp and tries to fight somewhere here.
And one thing as well, like, even if they try to go for the steam, you force field the ramp defensively, they pick up and go into your main, and then you're sort of effectively locked out of your own base. So this is nice, though. These are the pylons that we need. The question is, though, is he going to have enough time for these to finish up? Because Combat Shield is done here for these Marines. He's got the +1 attack together with that stem. And
that's a lot of photo no charge there.
Yeah, and I mean, with these 2 Immortals and Guardian Shields, I don't think he's going to be able to get too much done. Nice force fields. Yeah, but I mean...
I don't know if I'm going to say nice, though. I mean, that wasn't a lot of Marines.
A little bit of an overextension in the force fields there, but he still delays enough. So
yeah,
he should be very happy with this.
So the thing what's going on right now is that Lucifron is still not adding a third base. He's just adding more and more units. Right now, he only has +1. And against someone who's going double forward, I mean, you gotta kill this guy. Like, you can't let him live, because then you get into the most awkward position. So here we go. Quadruple drop into the main base. Right now, Lucifron needs to deal damage, and he's found out. Almost loses the medevac doing this. I mean, right now, Lucifron is on a really, really short timer.
Yeah, this is taking a page out of your Thermal's book here, Alex. Just sticking on those 2 base forever is going to shade out, and perhaps fine if he doesn't commit to it, of course, but he sees the full medevac. Scan goes down, sees everything, and this is a really tough army to break now, because it's got a great backbone with the Immortals and the Sentries. You've got the Adepts as well. I don't know if he's added in the Resonating Glaives, but he is going to go towards the Natural here, and I don't know how many pylons we have in position. Does have the Resonating Glaives upgraded, it seems. So right now, the Protoss army, very formidable, and the Immortals will come back. We'll have to force fields here. Loses the Mothership Core. Good force fields do go down, but an Immortal will end up getting taken out. Perhaps no. But still, this is a bit of an awkward position. He needs to be very careful, but losing too much of this bio is going to be hurting him a lot, because it'll sort of turn into this weird situation where you end up dropping yourself to death. He's committing so much into this, and he still hasn't done enough damage. He needs to do more, but more reinforcements swing on in. The cannon, though, helping out a lot here for Welmu, who's in a great position in this game.
Yeah, but he's got to hold on still. I mean, we're seeing a drop into that Natural. Nice rebuilding that Mothership Core to get that pylon going, but won't kill the medevac. Here comes the rest of those units, getting right into that third, killing a lot of probes right now. But probes aren't enough. We did see that +1-1, 2-2 about to finish. Right now, Lucifron needs to win.
Oh my god, he's doing a great job with these drops, but Welmu just holding on. He lost 14 workers, but he still had 63 probes. He's been making probes throughout all of this fighting, so he's just working so well here with everything that he's got, and he's holding on very strongly. Confidence oozing out of him right now, because, I mean, he's very comfortable with this. He's like, yeah, I've held this. I mean, what are you going to do? Even pylon blocking in the third base here for Lucifron. And now, Alex, we have Blink finishing up. 2-2 is going to be done here very shortly for the Protoss, and that's it. I mean, I think Lucifron, unless he can find some detriment, some, like, huge damage here, this is going to be it.
Yeah, I think this is actually, it might just be it. And there we go, GG! Welmu takes the first map here against Lucifron.
And they did go into the regame after a very long draw, a very long drawn-out game that turned into a draw. It was 25 minutes. Super crazy.
Yeah.
Super weird base trade.
Oh, you mean Polt versus...
yeah, Polt versus Puck.
Yeah, that was a crazy
in the
series.
WCS spring circuit.
We had six maps. Sips maps. Sips. So
casting is difficult.
So
talking is difficult.
Yeah, man. How much would chuck? So, of course, we had 6 maps in a best of 5. So in a 5-map series, which was pretty crazy. That series went for quite a while.
Yeah, that was like an hour and a half.
Yeah,
maybe
just for series.
An hour.
It was so good, though.
Yeah, it was super crazy. So, I mean, I definitely recommend that you guys go check those out. Maybe we should have a word with the SC2 highlight guys.
Like,
highlight the entire thing. It's like 25 minutes.
Highlight all the matches.
Yeah, every single game. But now, finally, we have found ourselves in game number 2, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to get right into it. It is going to be here on Invader. So here we are with the first player in the top right. As our blue Or as our red. Oh, God, where am I? Here we are, as our red Protoss in the top left. It is going to be Welmu.
You're not easy to observe for. And here we are in the top right-hand side.
Observer trolling me.
He's going to do the blue turn, Lucifron. Hey, I was jumping to the guy you were talking about.
Yeah, because I was thinking that we were in the other side of the map. So I was getting, because I was like in the top right, and then I'm looking at the mini-map, and we're on the left.
Did you know that kind of square, that parallelogram, but isn't actually a parallelogram? Did you know that is actually where the camera is right now? That's a good tip for you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. You know, because I'll be playing StarCraft quite a while, so I can give you like these veteran tips.
You see, I have no idea where I'm looking at the minimap when I'm playing. I just look at the minimap and just,
Yeah.
I take it from there. But yeah, so that was a bit of a confusing start.
That's fine, man. That's fine.
It's a bit of a confusing start.
You picked it up quickly.
Tried to pick it up.
Yeah.
It's
fine.
It's just so slippery.
I saved you with the camera work.
Yeah. Have you ever tried like, if you've ever gone fishing and then you've put a bunch of them in a bucket and you try to pick them up one by one? Just slip between your fingers?
No, but what did was
kind of like that.
I managed to catch a smaller fish, and as I was pulling it in, just about to actually get it onto land, a huge, like almost a meter big.
Were you fishing from a boat or like standing directly on the shoreline?
From like a rock.
Okay, yeah.
So I get one of these smaller fishes, which I'm like dragging in. I'm like, yeah, and I'm pretty small. And these
no, you're a huge guy, dude.
Yeah, I was pretty small then. Not for my age.
That's like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was probably as big as you.
You're gonna keep it right here, man.
I was probably as big as you. So
13 years old, 5'7".
Just about.
Oh my god, you're a giant.
I actually was growing 10 centimeters a year for some time.
You're a freaking giant.
Yeah, what can I say, man?
Yeah, go on with the fishing story.
They call me Andre.
I want to hear the fishing story, dude.
So I'm pulling up this fish, right?
Yeah.
Which is like the size of, I don't know, like your palm or something. A bit bigger. Or yeah, it's bigger than your palm, but like, okay, let's say 1.5 palm.
It's like a decent size fish.
Yeah, 1.5 palm. And basically, as I'm pulling it in, this huge, like 2.5 feet, 3 feet fish just
like
snags the entire thing.
Yeah, like a pike?
Yeah, and it just like bits off the entire thing. Like it just
rip.
Yeah, exactly. It ripped it. Literally ripped it off my rod.
That might rip this Reaper. No, he's gonna get out.
No Reaper for today.
No hook and sinker.
So that was pretty funny. I got scared the crap out of me.
I used to be like really scared of going into the tool whatever.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh boy. Well, we were
busy.
Yeah, we were in other places, dude.
Yeah,
this is so
this is so harassment though. It's like it's not going to kill you.
It might do a lot of damage though. He's not going to get this bunker because he doesn't have another photon overcharge, but he's not sending units across, right? This is this really powerful thing you can do if you send the mothership core across together with a stalker. Then that's when things get really dicey. But 2 pylons committed here.
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, he has a second photon overcharge, but I mean, you're not going to be achieving all too much with it. Reaper as well. I mean, being very annoying here. Finds 1-2 probes before finally going down. He even commits the second overcharge, and I mean, it's not going to do all that much, really.
No, I would like to see this pylon going down, though, first. They like just kill the supply box opponent and don't let the shield.
Yeah.
Nice little repair. Hey, you should be focusing down the STVs, as we see right now from Welmu. But yeah, this has kind of been held successfully, for now at least. It dealt some damage, sure, but didn't kill all too much. Let's see the workers right now. I mean, killing 5 workers, decent. Nice, but you lose 2 pylons.
It's decent.
Yeah.
More than anything, it is to slow down the Terran. Like, if you can't outright kill him, if that's not your plan, because then you would see the Protoss commit more gateway units, it's still a decent start. I'm okay with this. But right now, Welmu, hello. He, very flexible player, is going to go for the Puck-esque drops that we've seen with those disruptors. And Puck, of course, king of the disruptor as he is known in China. Let's see if Welmu can try to mirror that a little bit, because, I mean, if you can't get the good connections with those disruptors, then, well, Terran can just walk all over you, especially when you're going for a quick third like this.
Yeah, he can stim anywhere and just kill everything. Welmu right now does have a few of these adepts coming in. Do have a lot of Marines, though, so you got to be careful. Stim about to be finishing up here, and, I mean, for Welmu right now, he's kind of just scouting about, making sure he knows what's up. And here comes the first drop, a double Widowmine drop for Lucifron. And Welmu, he's setting up for that kind of disruptor drop, but it's going to take some time.
Yeah, 1 photon overcharge gets out of that, so he's going to be in a decent angle here to get this Widowmine planted down. You want to be controlling this, gets a good hit. 3 workers go down. Second Widowmine in the natural, and Welmu's not pulling probes. to focus fire. Gets another 3, so 6 in total. That's a very good start here for Lucifron, because he's got the follow-up here. It is going to be an additional medevac. He's also got, with Stim, an additional bio on the way. He's going to be able to go for a very strong attack here. However, we have that first disruptor out, Alex.
We do, and oh, that Widowmine almost done. Forcing a photon overcharge for that one-hit Widowmine. Pulling away just in time.
Oh, he's not paying attention. Welmu's not paying attention. He's going to lose more workers if the focus fire is good here. Yep.
9 workers in total from these Widowmines. That's a really good trade.
A great damage here.
That's 450 minerals.
I like it that you count like that. So, I mean, that's something that most people don't actually consider. That's a lot of money to reinvest. That's like 3 gateways that you're not building because you have to reprobe.
Yeah, and right now there's one guy on Team Liquid who's like, actually, if you count how much they're mining, it's a lot more.
It's going to be a lot more. Like, think of the value.
Yeah, it's like 2 billion minerals if this game was to play for like 5 hours.
What if it was a gold base?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but anyway, we have these 2 medevacs heading out. War Prism also going to be coming in here. That is actually delaying because he has to deal with the drop of the main base.
Hot pickup.
Yes, very hot.
It's an achievement if you didn't know.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, good.
Pick up units under fire. Oh, gonna take down the medevac. Great focus fire with a pylon here. But there's not all too much in gateway support. The disruptor only finds 4 workers, which is rather lackluster here. But he will be able to clean up the drop nonetheless in the main base. So both of these guys are just sort of keeping themselves back. But Welmu has that third nexus again to work with, which of course is going to be great. He lost the 9 workers initially there to those Widowmines. But because he's got the triple pro production, he's going to be able to reprobe very, very quickly.
Yeah, and having 3 base against 2 is, of course, a very big lead right now for Welmu, since Lucifron hasn't began his 3rd. And we're kind of ending up in the same scenario right now as DHOpen found himself, where he tries to be the aggressive player, but if you can't actually make a lot of damage happen, like crippling damage or forcing your opponent into a very awkward position or composition, I mean, ooh, nice little find there.
Double Widowmine.
You just end up in this really awkward position yourself. And now we see Lucifron adding that 3rd base. But if this was to be cancelled by Welmu, Lucifron would be in a very awkward position.
Yeah, I mean, in a sense, you could almost say that if Welmu plays the same way that we saw in game number 1, we would just basically have Lucifron looking down the barrel of a gun. He'd definitely be in a very tough position, because if you can't come back as you're down in bases, you're down in upgrades, you're down in army, then I mean, what do you do in a game of StarCraft? But now, Lucifron is moving out across the map. He's got a decent army, but there are these 4 disruptors with this, and he's got a decent number of decent number of these adepts as well, yeah, on the field. And now he's starting Resonating Glaze, so the upgrade is a little bit later than we usually see, but he's still putting on pressure with this disruptor, and he's going for a big warp in here, actually. He's going to go for the aggressive warp in, and now he should be able to do a lot of damage. Needs to be careful, though. Want to be maintaining that disruptor, but now at the same time, as Lucifron goes for the counter push, he will have to deal with this. These disruptors, man, are going to be so important.
They are, and right now, here comes the disruptor balls. You gotta watch out there. Finding a bit of a nice chunk of bio. Still trying to find every single unit here. No, actually, Lucifron not having too much. Welmu is holding on well, forcing the pickup. And, well, Lucifron not making too much happen. These disruptors still, this one disruptor rather, finding 4 more STVs right now.
Oh my
pulling his
God.
opponent down to 35. Double photon overcharge and the mothership core. I mean, right now, Lucifron is just falling to pieces against Welmu.
Yeah, and he lost so many workers as well, if you put everything together. He's only at 35, as now the Stalkers come back, and don't think he does have Blink to work with here, so could go for the Blink in there, but good position right now for the Terran army. Mothership Core will end up falling, but there we go. Blink's on forward. Now Disruptor also coming in. Not going to be helping out.
Oh, wow.
He's actually going to lose a Disruptor there. A little bit of a misplay here from Welmu.
Wow,
Losing a
second one.
Yeah, that's actually very bad. That's very expensive for the cost of that small group of bio. But nonetheless, even though the 3rd CC is done right now for Lucifron, he's down 20 workers at this point in the game.
Yeah, and I mean, Welmu's done such a good job with this one disruptor. I just want him to drop it so I can see how many kills they got, but so far so good for our Protoss.
Oh yeah.
3 base against 3 base. Of course, Lucifron did catch up in terms of bases, but he's so far behind in economy right now. He's really going to struggle to keep up as soon as we see Welmu just gearing up with his upgrades and start going for that kind of late mid-game style.
Yeah, and if you look at the supply as well, 115 to 160, Welmu is really starting to power up. He's adding in more Immortals. I actually like this as an addition to the composition for the Protoss, because once you have those 1-1 upgrades to work with, you have the... oh, gets another decent hit there. But as I interrupt myself, as you get the upgrades for the Protoss army, you have the 1-1, you have the Resonating Glaives, the Adept, fairly tanky in their own right, and then you have the Immortals dishing out massive amounts of damage from the back, and then you have additional Warpins coming in. They become really powerful, especially when you have these Disruptors as well, so the composition of a Welmu is just so tough to tackle for Lucifron, and he hasn't gone to the 130 supply mark for quite some time, because, I mean, he's continuously been losing more units to this harassment. Again, 3 more workers go down.
We'll lose the Disruptor eventually.
That's
wow.
pretty damn good.
The 27 kill Disruptor. I mean,
Value.
I mean, the thing is, I saw like 4 workers going down here, 3 workers going down there. I never realized it was that much.
Yeah, but because it happened like a good 7 or 8 times. Just great damage. Really, really, really happy about that. I mean, and we can already see that still. 47 workers to 70 in favor of the Protoss. Of course, scan goes down, so I mean, he knows exactly that they're double Dark Ray going down for Welmu.
What?
1-2.
Yeah, here we go, man.
The double trouble.
He's going to be double producing Dark Templars.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. If you lose one, then you'll have a backup. It's like you kill one and the Terran's super confident, so he stops dropping Mule Hammers again.
It's right now that he's been practicing Terran. He's like, wait, I don't produce for my tech buildings?
Yeah, so he's even hotkeyed them.
Yeah. He's like, now we're going to mass Dark Templars. I see Avenge do this all the time. Wait, only need 1? Well, he's going to come in anyway, Dark Templars or not. So many... I mean, so many depths right now. More depth than there is bio. He's gonna shade right on top of everything. Does he go for it? I think he should.
Yeah, it looks as if he will. Yes, not gonna take this fight on the Disruptors. Great focus fire on one of the Disruptors. The Immortals from the back, though, or rather from the right-hand side, doing so much damage here. And another blink forward. Great move from Welmu. He's losing a decent number of units to these Widowmines and stuff, but way too much. Last Adepts coming in to close the vice around the neck of Lucifron. And this should be it. 92 supply to 161. He's not going to have a lot to do in this game for much longer.
Indeed, and right now we see Lucifron just running away. GG, and Welmu 2-0ing one of the 2 brothers.
One of the 2. Now